Hi, this is Chris. Today I'm going to do a One Source Surreal Collage, and I pulled out these items. I was going through my pile of old magazines and calendars and things, actually trying to downsize them, and I thought, well, maybe I'll see if there's anything I can use in them before I get rid of them. So this is an old advertisement. It has lots of different things. It has this typewritten font in it. It has the hummingbirds. It has some line drawings. So I thought I might be able to find something in there. I actually bought this book. It's really good. There's all kinds of things you can make for your garden to help feed and house the birds. I have this Birds and Blooms from 2021. There's always some beautiful pictures in here. Well, that's a beautiful issue. I can see why I kept that. I already got some inspiration from that. Then the calendars I have here. I've got a World Wildlife Fund. I'm not going to go through all the main pictures. I'm just going to look at them on the back. This is cute here. And then I have 3 from the American Heart Association. Let's see, this one is from, it doesn't even say. Oh, there it is, 2021. You can see I have a hard time throwing out beautiful pictures. So this at least has some different subjects. They're not all animals. They're all heart-shaped photographs. Like this penguin has a heart shape on his chest. And this cactus has a heart shape leaf on it. So those are all heart-shaped images. These are all birds. 2011. More birds. 2010. These come from the National Children's Cancer Society. I have 2 of those. 2011. More birds. National Children's Cancer Society. 2012. 65 Roses, the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation, which is all roses. So I think I'm not going to do one that has all the same subject. So I'll put those aside. I don't see any possibilities on that one today. Or that one. So we're eliminating things. I think it's between these 2. So that's just mostly one subject also. I think it's going to be this source. This will be our one source. Okay, I'm going to have to think about this for a bit, so I will be right back. Okay, I picked out some pages. I saw this little bunny down here, and I thought he's nice and small because my pages aren't very big, so it gives me a lot of room to put other elements in. And he's easy to cut out. He does have some grass here, but I can just incorporate that. Then I thought, what can I do with the bunny to make him in a place where he doesn't belong? And I thought, well, maybe he would fit inside this flower. So I looked for some more flowers. Here's another flower. Maybe I could fit him inside this flower. There'll be a lot of fussy cutting there. Or this one. Or this one. Or this one. And then I thought, what else can I do? And I thought, well, I could have this bird trying to feed the bunny a worm. Or this bird trying to feed the bunny a berry. So I'm going to go ahead and start doing some cutting, and then I will play around with the images and see how they fit. Well, that's cute. That's cute. We have this guy fits right on there like that. Or for a brighter contrast, have this guy here. Something like that. Let's try the others before we make up our mind. This flower is cut off at the top, so that probably won't fit my needs unless I cover it with the bunny. So let's see. Well, that's cute too. I think that flower is too small. Too small. And here is the large version of it. He looks nice and cozy in there. I like this poppy seed pod up here. I like the purple berries, how they go with this. I think this will be our chosen flower. So I'm going to put the other stuff away, and then we'll finish cutting out. Okay, get my book out. So, this time I'm doing a One Source Surreal Collage. So I'll go to part 2. Part 1 is my 100 perpetual prompts, and part 2 is my One Source Surreal Collage. And we'll take a page out. Now, our bunny will go here. And our little bird will go something like this. I want to make sure I give him, if I just stick him on here, he's awkward. That's not the way he would sit. But I can tell by the edge of the photo here that I left uncut exactly how he appeared in the magazine. So I can get his angle just right on there. And same with the flowers. I get that straight across there. Now, where on the page do I want them? So, what else do I want to do? I need a background. What kind of background? Nothing busy. I started to cut this leaf off and then decided I wanted to keep it, so I think that went right here. Okay, so now I have to look for a background. Background might be difficult since I have only one source. I would like to put something like a starry night or something behind it. How about pancakes? Maybe some flowers out of focus. Maybe some of this background here. And that could be a possibility. I would have to piece it. This is pretty, but that would not be enough contrast. A full page like this might be good. There aren't really too many full page images in this magazine. So I could maybe piece some of that. Ah, look at a starry night. That must have registered in my brain when I didn't know it. Okay, I'm going to cut these up and then fiddle around with them. Well, this is interesting. This advertisement is for Travel Nevada. I live in Nevada. The photograph is the Milky Way over Great Basin National Park, which is on the border of Nevada and Utah, and I've been there. How interesting. I need to find my long scissors. Found them. I always check the back to make sure there isn't something else I want more. That's such a nice picture. I get Orioles in my yard. I think they've migrated. They haven't been around lately. Too easy. Okay, what I'm going to do next is take my frame and I'm going to mark where I want my background. I'm going to let this sit and dry flat, hopefully. Let that sit for a few minutes. Okay, I hope that dried flat. I almost lost my little leaf, so I stuck it in here when I was cleaning up. So something else I did while I was waiting for this to dry flat was I pulled out some items that I'm going to use on the opposite page. I like to put the source, so it was Birds and Blooms, May 2021. And then I also cut out the Eastern Cottontail Rabbit, Summer Tanager on a Beautyberry Bush, and Travel Nevada. So I'm going to work those into a little collage on the opposite page. And I'll show you that at the end. Alright, so let's see. Let's get this thing going. I need to finish cutting this out. So I like to break the border, and this will have to be trimmed because of the binding, but I think I like that. And then pretty much covers up that text that was on that scrap. So we could put him all the little cut pieces keep catching on each other. So I think I'm going to get the rabbit glued in where I want him. All right, almost done. So I decided to leave this. Sometimes I leave little things that are sort of like tabs. I need a piece of paper though to glue it on. Here's a piece that I used Okay, we're done gluing, and now we're going to do our outlining. So I could use black, or I could use brown. I could use blue. I've never really done a collage with blue. I'm not sure. Black is too harsh, so I think I like the brown. Gives it more of a vintage look. If I can find my pencil sharpener. Okay, so I'm just going to outline everything. I almost forgot my little leaf. So I missed gluing this down, but I'm not going to glue it now because if the glue gets on top of the pencil, I won't be able to dissolve the pencil. So I can save that to last. Glue it down then. But what I really like about the pencil is that it covers up the cut marks. It covers up, like there's a lot of green behind this rabbit, and that'll help tone down that green from the image that was behind him. So I think I got everything penciled. Sometimes I miss something. And I'll just start brushing it, blending it in. This part's really fun and relaxing. All right, now we need to sing. These are art journal words by Karin Tamir Art. I'll put her link below. She has affirmations for artists, and she has snarky. And I usually find just what I need. But today I'm thinking along other lines. More like this bird is helping this rabbit or something. Kindness matters. Could be, could work. as you can see, I've used quite a few of them in the past 3 years. This one's kind of nice. In a world that you can be anything, be kind. That's a possibility. The bird's bringing the rabbit a little treat. It's kind of small. I'll see if I can find a larger version of it. So I just print these out at different sizes, and then I find the size that fits with what I'm doing. Maybe that's okay. I think I'll use that. I use these little CD report folders to hold my digital printouts. I put the name of the Etsy shop or where I bought it and the name of the file, and then I put these in a hanging file. Although I use this one so much, I just keep it up here in front of my desk. It has a little pocket here for a CD, but you could put like some of the very small pieces, you could put them in an envelope and stick them there so they don't get lost. So I use that a lot. I also use Tim Holt's Ideology clipping sticker book, but these are pretty small. The bird could be telling the rabbit, learn to fly. So I think I'll use this one. And I'll just trim the black outlines off of it. So I do like that. In a world that you can be anything, be kind. All right, let's get this back in my book. I think that's sweet. I like that. I like that one. I like them all. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to put here the Birds and Blooms source, and that's what I've done on this Magnolia Journal. I got this one from Magnolia Journal, and then this one was from Garden Gate magazine, and this was from National Geographic. Now this one was One Source. It was a kit that I had bought on Etsy, but I had bought it so long ago I lost the information of the shop owner and the shop. So if I find it, I will put something there. And then I put the number of the collage, and I put the date that I did it. So let's see which one of these is not leaking. I'm going to finish this up and then I'll be right back. Okay, and here is my finished collage. In a world that you can be anything, be kind. And the little tanager is bringing a beauty berry to the eastern cottontail rabbit under the skies of Nevada. So I cut these from the magazine that tells what the images were, and I took the title of Birds and Blooms from April and May 2021 and made a little collage to show my source. So thanks for watching and have fun collaging. Bye bye!